I looked it up, and it sounds like John Kirby is saying the person who decided that all the troops need to take Pfizer, and it's like very mandatory. They're gonna be like, "You're coming into my office right now, and you're taking Pfizer." Like you, it's like they're doing it right now. Like all the troops are gonna have to take that vaccine. The person who decided apparently is Lloyd Austin, according to John Kirby, and it sounds like Lloyd Austin is decided along with a group. Lloyd Austin is in charge of the military. Um, he's the first black person in charge of the Pentagon. When Lloyd Austin went to West Point, where he did his undergrad, it was the greatest affirmative action time of all time. Like it was like grab whoever you can find who's black, who's smart enough, and be like, put them in the school. There wasn't as much competition amongst black people. Like right now, if you're a black person trying to go to Harvard, it's a lot harder than back in the 60s or 70s. So when Lloyd Austin was put in charge, I thought this is like a massive affirmative action choice. I know Joe Biden is like all about affirmative action. Let's prove to the black people that I'm for them, even if it threatens our country's national security, because there are very few jobs that um, the person in charge can be that important. And it's being in charge of the Pentagon's that. So Lloyd Austin, is he smart? He's probably okay. I don't want to say that he's from Alabama. Like, do you realize the like black people's education in Alabama during that period of time? I don't think you guys. I think you guys don't get black people in Alabama. Like Lloyd Austin is like the smartest guy amongst a very compared to it's not Atlanta. Black people in Atlanta are different. Black people in New York are different. Black people in LA are different. Dude, I'm just saying, like, it's a different community. Alabama's where the slaves are from, and that's the truth. And it's where the white people make sure the slaves are extra stupid. And so, like, Lloyd Austin made it to West Point, and it's like, now you're smart? No, like, I mean, I think he has classified information. I know he has. He's in charge of the Pentagon. This guy, how could he not know about me? John Kirby, like my understanding is John Kirby's like kind of the leader of the military, but like not really. Like it's not his job. It's kind of like I'm kind of the leader of my, even though I'm not. Like I mean, I very don't believe that I'm the leader of the mafia. I think I'm like one of them, but I know I'm not. But like it's kind of like that's what John Kirby is. Like he's kind of the leader, and how a leader can understand this full situation and go, okay, we're going to make sure really fast all our troops get the Pfizer shot. It's like, you really think I'm like absolutely nuts? Like, I mean, I know the NSA showed up to my office with like all the station chiefs and the CTO, and they wanted Donald Trump, or they wanted me to work for Donald Trump. I know it because I was there. Because I mean, and he knows it, but that's not enough to convince him that what I've said about Pfizer is valid. But why take the risk? Like, I mean, you know about the drug labs, right? Like, you know that we're doing crazy chemistry shit to make LSD. Like, you know that LSD is like one of those. It's like, how does this drug exist? This drug's invisible and it's the strongest drug in the world. How does it exist? Like, you know we're good at chemistry. Like, how? Like, if you love your troops, which I think John Kirby loves his troops. Like, I swear to God, I think Lloyd Austin loves his troops. I think that, like, when you're a general, you're not allowed to love your troops. Like if I was a general, I would never love my troops. Like, I would love them. I don't want to be around them. Like, because I need to make logical decisions. And the last thing I need to do is have my best friend being Ali Al-Hajj, and I can't help it. I'm naturally biased in favor of Ali Al-Hajj, even though, like, I shouldn't trust him. And so, like, sometimes a person on the ground is going to be biased in favor of his friends. And I'm just saying, like, I don't think you guys would kill the troops. Like, I don't think you guys would put the troops at risk, like, for no reason. Like, you're like, you have no reason to mandate the Pfizer vaccine, but then you're like, let's just make sure that 30% of our troops are dead. No, but you don't believe that. Like, you don't believe it's possible. But you have seen that Pfizer's not working very well on Delta. but you don't believe it. It has FDA approval. It has FDA will. Seems like the FDA is very connected to Pfizer. Scott Gottlieb's on their board. It seems like the FDA is kind of plugged into the. It's like who would have thought that joining the FDA would be a great way to get rich? I mean, it seems like these people are very connected to drug companies. Like, it seems like these people are not being told the full story by the DEA. And so I'm just saying, that I think John Kirby has been told the full story by the DEA. That's like, and that's why I think am I like actually crazy? Like, I mean, like, would Lloyd Austin be okay with like putting his troops in so much danger for no reason whatsoever? Like, there's like no reason whatsoever to do it. Like, I don't think he would. Like, even if he's stupid, which I don't know if he's stupid. Matt Getz says he's stupid. I don't think he's smart, but there's a difference between being smart, being someone that's not super smart, and stupid. Like, you can not be that smart. Like, you can not be qualified for the job of being in charge of the Pentagon and not be stupid. Like, I think he's probably solid. Like, his brain is solid. But it doesn't mean he knows anything about computers. It doesn't mean he's qualified for his job. It doesn't mean he's anywhere near a person that should be in charge of his job. But that doesn't mean he's stupid. But is he, or am I like dangerous, mentally ill? Like, am I like hallucinating people trying to kill me? Like, is that like, am I like, did I just hallucinate those people trying to kill me just recently? I don't know, dude. I think the Pentagon does, and they decided that I'm crazy, and that's why they're like putting the soldiers in that much danger.